What you are about to read is sincere and true. I am now honored that the vessel chosen is mine. I consider myself honored now, but did not initially. Sit back, relax and capture another jigsaw puzzle to our life on Earth, and within your true spirit unravel it. In 2003, it was time for me to embark on a journey to seek my lost identity. After spending a short time in the homeland, shortly after my return I became severely ill and was hospitalized. Due to a virus infection called hepatitis A, I almost had a liver transplant due to the illness. I also encountered a near-death experience. The regeneration of my liver was a very slow process, and therefore, culminated in my sleeping for approximately 19 hours out of a 24-hour day, over a period of 19 months. Throughout this period, I was sometimes unable to remember the days of the week at times. I was extremely weak and I had excruciating pains. I escaped the true feelings of pain while I slept, and faced its full impact while I was awake. After waking up from sleep, I was bewildered by the pain, yet I found that I remembered my dreams vividly. When I closed my eyes, the dream would continue from where it left off. These serial dreams would go on for weeks at a time. At the end, the dream would emerge a complete story, which led to the start of another serial story. On waking up from this internal sleep one day, I saw two long words on my bed sheet, alongside some figures written in pen, but I did not know how they got there. Furthermore, I could not identify the words, so I plucked up the courage to phone a close friend to tell her about the discovery. As time went by, I became stronger and the dreams continued to evolve. I realized that I felt different because of the various encounters of remote viewing that I had experienced. In my mind, this was bizarre, but absolutely true. I became strong enough to finally step through my front door unaided for the first time, when another shock hit me. For me, it was wow. I had convinced myself that I was not on Earth. I believed that I did not belong here because everything around me, people, trees, leaves, cars, anything and everything had colors surrounding them. In my mind it was absolutely beautiful. The rainbow that man sees is not as beautiful as the colors that I saw. Man, woman or child or anything. It was awesome. After observing all the happenings, I reflected on them for a moment, and came to the conclusion that this was rather odd. Yet I knew that my faculties were well intact. I began to see visions of scrolls, in broad daylight with words appearing line by line. At the end of the scroll, new writing would appear above, as if starting a new blank page. The entire writing would reveal a message, events from the past or those to come. This brings me back to April 9, 2006, when the greatest miracle happened. While I slept, my hand wrote with no acknowledgement or awareness of it myself. This was witnessed while I slept. The acknowledgement and revelation greeted me when I awoke. The topic of the writings included things to come, things that have happened, people I would meet, and what they would say, medicines and cures for different ailments, day-to-day issues and events, spirituality, past truths, women issues, what we should and shouldn't eat, and the changes of what man on Earth is doing to you and me, and much more. The information so far could amount to an encyclopedia. The interesting thing is, I was born in England. I speak and understand only English, yet the writings not only flow in English but also in French, Portuguese, Italian, Chinese, and what appears to be Aramaic and hieroglyphics drawings, and much more, which at the time I cannot explain. This was and is miraculous, truly miraculous. I am not an educator or an author, neither am I a psychologist. I am most certainly not a religionist. I am only human like you, from the source, with the ability to bring forth to our world these miraculous happenings. The miraculous encounters are beyond the existence of Earth. Our lives on Earth are a speck to our true understanding. The various encounters shows that within and beyond the earth of human lives, Time, knowledge and wisdom waits for no one to accomplish all that exists, and will redeem to all who wants to know. Henceforth, you will be able to sit back, and begin to read more information from the universal mind, the Akashic records, or from anywhere you think this information came from.
Read the story now.
www.wisdombeyondbeings.com.
Unravel the mysteries of this encounter on this our Earth plane.
Tidy.